The following video was requested for our Christmas special last year. We've had this completed since January, so some of these topics may be a bit outdated. Keep in mind, most of these rants are exaggerated just for fun, so don't get butthurt!
With the #1 request that we got, Antonio Cesaro. Why the fuck did this guy become United States Champion a month into his career? Gotta be the most stereotypical heel you could come up with. Ryback got over with 3 words. Cesaro can't get over with 5 languages. Stupid ass taunts. It looks like he's like a Power Ranger or something, zapping some kind of laser into midair. And the neck breaking thing, clearly stolen from Wade Barrett NXT Season 1. And it's also not that great, which is why Wade Barrett stopped doing it. Yeah, this guy fucking sucks. Take the US title off of him. I was happier when it was on Santino. Yeah, I said it.
My first rant is on Antonio Cesaro haters. The guy is the best wrestler in the world today, and the fact that you idiots can't appreciate it is stupido, stupid, dumb, rubia, oro cana. In English, stupid, stupid, stupid. Layla, I'm sick of her sheep followers pretending like she's so perfect and trying to defend every flaw that she has, yet they still have the nerve to bash every other diva that's better than she is. She gets praised for doing the same crap that Alicia fucks Kelly and the Bellas get bashed for. Just because people wanna fuck her. You people make me sick. I suggest you shut your mouth before I fuck it. Gail Kim, this greedy bitch left WWE for doing the same thing to her that she did to every knockout in TNA. She's the reason why Winter, Angelina, and Velvet Sky all left the company, and she's the reason why Mickie James never turned heel. Yet people continue to overlook her obvious political crap. I'm sick of Gail Kim. She's old, she needs to retire, and I hope she gets Asian AIDS.
Why are they making AJ Lee into a slut? I don't think they've ever made a diva into this much of a whore. I literally expect her to make out with every superstar she's in a segment with. It hurts. It's almost like they want her to be Kelly. And it's unnecessary because as a face she could go as the underdog. As a heel, if you've seen some of her FCW stuff, her Queen of FCW, she was a great heel too. And she wasn't a whore.
AJ Lee, she's the biggest slut in WWE history. People who think AJ Lee is hot. She's not fucking hot! There's different levels that define attractiveness. Hot would mean that she's on an above average sexual attraction level based on her body and facial structure, which she isn't. She's no higher than the levels of cute and pretty. For wannabe pedos that describe her as hot is an insult to divas like Tori Wilson, who people are basically saying is on the same level as that bitch! Sara Del Rey, her face just screams trailer trash, yet there's people who think just because she's a good wrestler that makes her attractive? Are you fucking kidding me? These are the same people that said Kelly and the Bellas were unattractive.
Why in God's name is Dean Ambrose so fucking overrated? The internet literally praises him like he's God. Did you see how he took leadership? God, he's obviously the leader of the Shield. There is no fucking leader! Just because Dean Ambrose is your fucking favorite does not make him the leader of everything. Do me a favor, internet. Stop overrating Dean Ambrose.
Why hasn't WWE put the title on Dean Ambrose by now? It's been established that he's the most talented wrestler of all time, yet they hold him back by having him have to carry 2 jobbers on his shoulder. He should be the one that ends CM Punk's reign, defeats The Rock at the Rumble, wins the Royal Rumble match itself, then cashes in on himself at WrestleMania. Why do people hate on the year 2006? 2006 was the closest that WWE ever got to replicating the Attitude Era. This year had all the great elements of the Attitude Era and more. Yet people overlook what a great year this was and blame it for the death of WWE. No, that was 2007. That was the most boring, irritating, and crappy year in WWE history. Don't you dare compare 2006 to that abomination. Bella Twin haters, fuck all of you! Why do you think the Divas division has sucked so much ever since they left? It's because there's only a handful of divas that have brought what they brought, yet people overlook this time and time again. Well, here's a fact for you. They were better in the ring than your precious Layla, they were better characters than your precious Tamina, and they were more relevant than your precious Beth Phoenix. I guarantee you, when they come back, you're gonna see a lot more changes in the division. Just the 2 of them on their own can make more of a difference than any of the divas combined last year did.
Johnny Ace, why was he ever taken off? He literally was the best authority figure since Eric Bischoff, in my opinion. He got unbelievable heat, and he acted as a face. The guy's just such a lovable character, except he's a heel. I mean, if he was a face, I can guarantee you he'd be like a top 3 or 4 baby face in the company. They just need to bring him back ASAP. They should have never pulled the plug on him. He was awesome.
John Laurinaitis, he fucking sucked. He sounded like he was choking on a dick every time he spoke. I'm glad he's dead. Screw WWE for what they did to T-Rex. The guy had everything it took to be a major player, and they royally fucked him over for no reason. The guy was talented in the ring, he had charisma, and he came up with some of the best storyline ideas, yet that fucking faggot John Cena had to kill his career just because his finisher was better than his. What a fucking little bitch. What the fuck is the point of WWE main event? They already have superstars, NXT, Saturday Morning Slam. Why the hell do they need another filler show? Instead of wasting time promoting big matches for a show that means nothing, why not put that fucking match on Raw or SmackDown?
Exactly how many of these so-called Edge fans were Edge fans before Edge was forced to retire? Before he retired, they were burying the crap out of him and saying he was the worst person in the world because he killed Kane's heel run and he buried Alberto Del Rio's awesome run and he was overshadowing Christian. That's just one thing that really pisses me off.
Edge, screw him and his whole career. The only time he was cool was when he was fucking Lita. Let the divas be sexy again. Bring back bra and panty matches, lesbian angles, live sex celebration, bikini contacts, and planned wardrobe malfunctions, or just let the divas do fucking porn or something. Carmen Electra's NWWL. This show should have never been canceled. This was literally the best wrestling company in the world. They were still around today. The Bellas and Kelly might be competing there right now.
Why the hell was Matt Striker taken off the announce team? He was easily the best color commentator since JBL. I mean, the guy just cracked me up because half the time he talked about shit he didn't even need to talk to. He'd talk about like Drew McIntyre's attire and how much that would help him become a future world heavyweight champion. So I don't understand why the hell they took off Matt Striker for Booker T. I mean, that's like the complete polar opposite of what Matt Striker was in commentary. Matt Striker was an intellectual genius. Booker T was a ghetto retard who was just hilarious because he botched so damn much.
Matt Striker's commentary. Mike Adamle was a better announcer than this douchebag. People bitching about John Cena winning Superstar of the Year and saying it was rigged, as if John Cena wouldn't have won the award anyway. CM Punk is a heel. Obviously, a heel wasn't going to win an award voted by the fans because the only fans voting were fucking teens and horny women. And the people who would have voted for CM Punk already think it's rigged and wouldn't have voted anyway. You guys know that if The Rock doesn't beat CM Punk at the Rumble, John Cena's gonna be the one to do it? Is that really what you fucking people want? You have people so fucking desperate for Punk to beat The Rock. Oh, Rock doesn't deserve it. He didn't earn anything. Punk needs to win. Alright, but don't you dare fucking cry when John Cena beats Punk for the belt because it's what you fucking idiots wanted.
Why did they end the brand split? The only real fun of watching SmackDown was watching guys that you couldn't see on Raw every week. But now, what the hell is the point of watching SmackDown if you're just going to see those same guys on Raw doing better stuff on Raw? Jerry Lawler, if you're hearing this, end the brand split. Have a heart, which I know is a horrible pun to use right now, but if they have a heart, please tell them to end the brand split. And I know it's Jerry Lawler listening because he's taken some of our lines before.
The brand split, what an awful idea that was. I'm glad they made it into a super show to save me the 2 hours of watching a filler B show of jobbers. Fuck TNA for screwing me out of seeing Velvet Sky last year. They never fucking come to California, and the one time that they do, they screw me out of what I paid to see. And what's worse is I had the perfect seats for entrance. So fuck TNA, I don't give a shit if they ever come to California again, because they're not getting my fucking money ever again. Bruce Prichard, fuck this guy as head writer. I miss Vince Russo. At least Russo made the show fun to watch. Prichard is boring, uncreative, and he killed the only thing that the TNA had over the WWE in the knockout division because he's a sexist fucking pig.
Did anyone else hate Vince McMahon's commentary? It's like he seriously could not get out of first gear with his voice. It was either his regular, oh, look at Shawn Michaels, and then, he got all of it! He got all of it! Beautiful thing about JR's commentary, you sense emotion in his voice. With Vince McMahon, you could tell that it was completely scripted, and I just hated his play-by-play.
Every announcer today fucking sucks. We need more announcers like Vince McMahon back. How the hell do the worst wrestling fans always steal the front row tickets? These assholes don't react to anything. They don't try to high-five the wrestlers. They don't participate in chants. They don't even get excited when the wrestlers brawl in front of them. Why the fuck do they need to be in the front row if all they're gonna do is fucking sit there? It makes no sense how the least passionate wrestling fans pay the most money for the best seats. Tamina's ring attire. The dude has no fashion sense whatsoever, and it kills my erection.
Good God in heaven, was Michael Cole so dreadful the first 3 years on Raw. Michael Cole sounded so homo whenever something big would happen. Oh, here comes Batista! Michael Cole was great on SmackDown. I actually enjoyed his commentary on SmackDown. And then when he went to Raw, it just went to shit. So fuck Michael Cole's commentary from 2008 to mid-2010.
John Cena, it's gotten to the point now where it's not even fun hating him anymore. He's just irritating. He takes up too much damn time. He hogs the main event too damn much. He holds everyone back. He's killing wrestling, and he stole my girlfriend. Why is every movie today a remake? I can understand remaking 200-year-old movies that could use a reboot, but Jesus Christ, they're even remaking remakes, and they all suck. Why bother remaking a great film if you know you're just gonna kill everything about it that people loved? The Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I singled this one out because this one pissed me off more than any of the other remakes. I can't stand this boring piece of crap. No one in this movie has a personality. The dream sequences are boring and generic. The backstory drags the whole movie down. And whoever the fuck the new Freddy is fucking sucks. He's boring, his makeup sucks, and he's not scary.
Is Joyride the most underrated thriller movie ever? Everything about Joyride was great. The casting, the plot, and yet it's not very popular. And I want to know why. It's like one of the most underrated movies I have ever watched.
Joyride. This has got to be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, and I'm glad that not many people have had to sit through the torture of watching it. The movie Red State. I'm usually able to watch and enjoy movies, but this piece of shit right here is the only movie that I've ever regretted watching. It's so fucking horribly done. They spend 2 hours trying to get you behind the main characters, only to kill them off in the middle of the movie like they were nothing, and then they make 2 random fags the main characters and turn it into some pro-gay marriage bullshit. I mean it when I say it this time. This piece of shit is the worst fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. Why the hell is every movie in 3D? There's no reason for it. The 3D adds nothing to the experience, it's not cool anymore, and the fact that every freaking movie is doing it now makes it that less impressive. The only way that they can make 3D cool again is if they come out with a 3D porn.
Why does Adam Sandler bother keep making movies? The guy's still funny, but he's not as funny, and he's literally killing his career with all these crappy movies like That's My Boy. It wasn't bad, but they tried way too hard to make this thing funny, and it just wasn't funny. They just like sat down there and were like, okay, what's funny, what's funny, what's funny, what's funny, what's funny, and they panicked and they put something that they thought was funny, and it wasn't funny. I mean, Adam Sandler, please, either find better script writers to work with, or just call it a career, because you've had a great one, buddy.
WWE Films. How many crappy, unsuccessful movies do they have to put out before they realize that they can't make good movies? They had one good movie in See No Evil, and that was only because they were carried by Lionsgate. They better not kill the Leprechaun movie either. Beth from The Walking Dead. She's got to be the most useless, irrelevant character in the history of television. And yet she's lasted for 2 seasons. What the hell is the point of her still being there? She doesn't contribute anything to the group, she doesn't have any effect on the story, and she's not that attractive. I hate how the TV show Supernatural killed off 3 of their best female characters in Ruby, Bella, and Anna Milton. And I hate why they were killed off, because fans were complaining about them being too good. Are you fucking kidding me? They were all freaking awesome. Bella added something to the show that no other character has been able to add since. Ruby, next to Meg, was one of the most badass demons we've ever seen. And Anna, why would you hate on Anna? She's such a lovable character. I think what it is fangirls being jealous that they can't be as sexy as any of them.
Is Will Ferrell the most overrated actor ever? He's just not funny to me. One movie was funny to me, and that's Kicking and Screaming. Literally none of his other movies made me laugh. Will Ferrell has to be the most overrated, overused guy in the history of acting. If he was in like 2 or 3 movies, that'd be fine, because he's kind of funny when he's not overused. Like on Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, he had like a small role where he was kind of funny, but also kind of retarded, which was his character. I don't understand what the hell people see in Will Ferrell, because his voice is irritating, his teeth are crooked, his hairdo is retarded, and he's old, and he made out with Eva Mendes.
What the hell is the big deal about Danielle Harris? Why is she in every horror movie these days? She's not even that good. Compare Hatchet 1 to Hatchet 2. Tamara Feldman in that one movie had everything over her. She's gotta be the most overrated scream queen that I've ever seen. And she's not even that hot either. Her face now looks the same as it did in Halloween 4. Pinhead has got to be the most overrated horror icon that I've ever seen. Okay, the actor that plays him is good, but the movies suck. They're boring, confusing, and he hardly does anything in most of them. Why are these movies so popular? Why does Hollywood keep teasing us with films that might never be made? How long have they been promising a Halloween 3D, a new Chucky movie, the new Gremlins movie, the next 8 films to die for? Thank God for films like Wrong Turn and Paranormal Activity that stay consistent every year, even if some of their sequels do suck.
Why the hell is PlayStation Network free and Xbox Live not free? Don't you think that after PlayStation came out and made their internet services free, that Xbox would actually do the same instead of keep charging? Fuck Microsoft for charging us.
SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, the worst, most boring piece of crap out of the entire SmackDown vs. Raw series. Everything about this game fucking sucks. Even the soundtrack puts me to sleep. Why the hell is it taking so damn long to make Kingdom Hearts 3? It's been 8 years, and the best we've gotten were some crappy Game Boy games that just repeat the same crap that was in the first game. No new worlds, relevant stories, or anything that matters. Just as Disney finally teamed up with Pixar so we can have great movies like Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. included, nothing happens! I swear, Kingdom Hearts 3 better have frickin' Star Wars and Spider-Man to make it worth the damn wait. Why haven't they made a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Stories? San Andreas is the best game in the series, yet it's the only one that doesn't have a second version. And all the new games now take place in Liberty City. Why? Why not make another game in San Andreas? I think you can all agree when I say that San Andreas is hands down the best location for a Grand Theft Auto game. I think it's about damn time they revisit it.
Madden, the video game. Does anyone ever see the game evolve? It literally feels like I'm paying $60 for a roster update. In 4 Madden games that I played, I have not noticed one single tweak or improvement or change that makes me want to pay $60 for it.
The new Resident Evil games. What made the original game so great was the creepiness, the uniqueness that it had over other zombie games. Now all it's become is another gay first-person shooter wannabe Modern Warfare type garbage with cheap comedy and filled with political crap. Why does it feel like both the Resident Evil games and movies are hell-bent on keeping the Jill and Claire characters separated? Seriously, they're never in the same game or movie. Why the hell not? Literally, the only way I can see those two characters together is by googling anime porn. The FCC. What the is the point of it in today's world? England doesn't need it, and look how much better off they are than we are.
What exactly makes TV networks decide women's tits should be censored, yet men's aren't censored on TV? All I ask from the FCC is that you guys stay consistent with your censorship. At least censor the men's tits too or something.
Fake boobs. They take all the fun away from having tits. They don't bounce. You can't play with them, jiggle them, milk them, or motorboat them than to see a chick who looks like she has fucking bowling balls under her skin. Prudes with fake boobs. What's the point of getting fake tits if you're not going to be showing them off? Admit it, the only reason that you got implants in the first place was so men could look at them. So why the fuck do you get pissed off when men look at them? You mean to tell me you spent all that money just because you like the feeling of silicone under your skin? I don't think so, bitch. Either get your tits out or get the fuck out! Twerking. It's ass shaking. Who the fuck decided to give ass shaking a name? America has somehow found a way to make ass shaking annoying.
Why does everyone believe that Ariana Grande is hotter than Victoria Justice? Because she's not. Everyone's just smitten with the cute little redhead with the wimpy voice. But on a hotness scale, she just doesn't compare to Victoria Justice. Victoria Justice has everything. Granted, she could gain a little more bone. I mean, she is a little too skinny. What exactly do you see in Ariana Grande that you don't see in Victoria Justice? I see everything better on Victoria Justice and Ariana Grande.
Victoria Justice, the only time she was hot was on Zoe 101. She's nothing compared to Ariana Grande. There aren't enough good shows on TV anymore. There was a time when every network was great, where just about every show that came on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel was funny, clever, entertaining, or just ridiculously awesome. Unlike today, where every show on TV is tailor-made for obsessive teenage girls. The only decent shows we've gotten in the last 5 years were Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, and iCarly. And that's mostly just because of the hot chicks. The only other good shows on now are the ones that have been around since the 90s. What the hell happened to Cartoon Network? The only good shows on that network now are on Adult Swim, and this was a network that used to be better than Nickelodeon at one point. They were delivering great shows like Scooby-Doo, Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Pokemon, Tom and Jerry, Goosebumps, hell, Powerpuff Girls. That's an all-star lineup right there. And now, what the hell do they have? Cartoon Network has got to be the SmackDown of television.
Why the fuck is ESPN on Tim Tebow's balls so damn much? It gets to the point like, who gives two shits about what the fuck that is? The other day on NFL Live, they dedicated 36 minutes to Tim Tebow. And he's not even a starter. Why? Oh, there's a report coming out of ESPN New York. Tim Tebow was unhappy about not being named the starter. Yeah, I bet neither was fucking Dan Orlovsky wasn't happy about not being named the starter with the Texans. Go make the news about that too. I have never seen a channel dick ride a guy for so long, so badly. That's one reason I will not watch ESPN. Because they dedicate so much damn time to talk about Tim Tebow that they don't talk about actually important stuff. What is so special about this guy that you have to dick ride him week in and week out?
Tim Tebow haters, you just hate him because you wish you were him, and you're just jealous that all he does is win. Ryan Jenkins, all I know is that he's the reason that the show I Love Money got canceled. And that was the best reality TV show I've ever watched. And this one guy just fucking kills it, so for that, I hope he's rotting in hell right now. American Horror Story Season 3. It hasn't even aired yet, and I already hate it. How did we get from such cool, original ideas like the first 2 seasons to witches? Aside from Sabrina and Charmed, witch shows have always sucked. The only thing I look forward to is that Emma Roberts is going to be in it.
There's a huge debate going on in the soccer world between who's better between Messi and Ronaldo. Messi is on another world from any other soccer player. It's like watching the Beatles in their prime. It's like watching Ali in his prime. It's like watching Mike Tyson in his prime. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. With Ronaldo, okay, Ronaldo's a great player. As much as I hate the guy, I will admit he's a great player. If he would have been born in a different generation, I can guarantee you he would be considered the best player in the world. But Messi just has everything over him. Ball control, finishing, speed, you name it. The only thing that Ronaldo has on Messi is height, which will improve his heading. But we don't know how good Messi's heading accuracy really is. Ronaldo, great player, not on the level of Messi.
Everyone knows Ronaldo is better than Messi, and you might ask why. Because he is! Why do people hate on Paige from Degrassi? Next to Manny and Darcy, she was the best character that show had, and that's why the show has sucked so much ever since she left. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DS, or whatever the hell number they're on right now. This used to be one of the greatest shows of all time. It was a simple card game with a simple story that got you emotionally connected. How the fuck did it turn into card games on motorcycles?
Who the fuck needs a 1-hour TV show to announce that they're moving fucking teams? Who gives a fuck? Just put your fucking signature on the fucking contract and fucking get the fuck out of there. Like, that is the only reason that I cannot fucking stand LeBron James. So you know what? Fuck LeBron James. I don't hate him, but fuck him. And fuck the Miami Heat too. I hope they lose every game from now until the day that I die.
The new season of Being Human better have more of the hot naked chicks because they weren't in it enough last time. Hilary Duff. I've been waiting 12 damn years to see her naked, and she still hasn't gotten naked. Every other Disney star that I grew up watching has done it. Why hasn't she done it? You know what? While I'm on this, why hasn't Miley Cyrus posed for Playboy yet? Or Amanda Bynes? Damn it, my childhood dreams need to be succeeded. Why the fuck do producers think it's funny to tease nudity on a PG show? If you can't do it, why the fuck do you even try? Stop fucking cock teasing us if you know you're not gonna go all the damn way.
There was a Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez fight. All the Pacquiao fans are saying that that knockout punch was lucky. How exactly is that a lucky punch? Marquez is a counter puncher. Pacquiao was knocked out by a counter punch. It's not that difficult. Just take the damn loss because he deserved to lose in the third fight too.
Fuck Marquez for taking that cheap shot on my Manny Pacquiao. That was nothing but dumb luck. Cody Maxson, the fat fuck that blackmailed Amanda Todd. And it is so annoying how many people continue to overlook the capping aspect of the Amanda Todd story and assume that it's just some petty case of cyberbullying. No, I was there when she was active in 2010. I know the people that blackmailed her, and I hate how nothing got done about it, despite the fact that they already had Cody in custody just because the information people posted was slightly off, even though Payton clearly gave us accurate information 2 years ago. The ignorance of the media and the law to this story is just irritating. Aurora Eller, this was a Stickum cam whore back in 2009, and just last year, she made an appearance on The View. And her story was completely twisted. I was there her first damn night on that site, and her first night there, she baited with a drumstick until she bled. The next night was when some guy tried to blackmail her, but she banned him. Then she came up with a rule that said it's okay to record her as long as you don't post it every night. And every night after that for the rest of the year, she would try to out-whore herself for the pleasure of the 500 guys that watched her every night. She was even voted the #2 cam whore of the year, 2009.
In the beginning of the year, the New York Giants played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in which the Tampa Bay Buccaneers completely did a Jenna Jameson and choked and lost the game. They ended up almost still winning the game because they caused a fumble after Eli Manning was taking a knee. And there was some sort of controversy because the Buccaneers blitzed them. What's the big deal? The game of football is a 60-minute game. You don't just put your bags away and quit the game just because they're taking a knee. The one thing that I love about Greg Schiano, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach, he tells his team, never give up. And I don't understand why it became such a controversy that they decided to blitz when Eli was taking a knee and caused the fumble. That's genius. More teams should do that. Like, if there's one pet peeve about football that I just can't stand, it's when they take a knee and everyone just runs onto the field when there's still 30 seconds to play. So I'm glad Greg Schiano did this. It shouldn't have been a controversy. It was genius. I never understood why no one else did that ever before.
YouTube, stop fucking changing everything. It's not that we're scared of change. It's that all your changes fucking suck and they're more like downgrades than upgrades. The show more button that every website is ripping off Twitter now. I fucking hate that option. Why the fuck is every site using that now? I shouldn't need to hit a show more button 50 fucking times just to find a goddamn comment or video that I'm looking for. Everything past 10 clicks of that button might as well not even exist anymore. Fred. I can guarantee you, if his username had been Fred2 or Fred69, no one would know who the hell this talentless cockmonger is. Hell, I've been using the chick mom voice this entire time. Where's my frickin' movie deal?
Jim Caldwell is the stupidest head coach I have ever seen. And if you don't believe me, your argument is, well, he did take you guys to the Super Bowl in 2009. Wrong. Peyton Manning took us to the Super Bowl. Jim Caldwell just didn't fuck things up. And if there's one thing that I hated about Jim Caldwell, it was always his calm demeanor. There's a time when you really have to be pissed off. Tony Dungy had a calm demeanor, but when he was pissed off, oh boy was he pissed off. I have never seen Jim Caldwell do anything but that stupid retarded face that he always does.
I can safely say that the YWC is the most pathetic, psychotic, obsessive, goofy community that I've ever been a part of. Everyone either thinks they're some kind of booker, or some kind of wrestler, some kind of heel, or they're just an annoying kiss-ass spammer. You know the assholes that purposely put misleading thumbnails and titles that say WWE full entire show, then in tiny little letters at the end it says review? Then they try and say, oh, well, it says review in the title. Yeah, fuck you! It's so fucking annoying how many assholes are doing that now, and I don't know why the fuck YouTube doesn't just ban all you fucking attention whores already. Why is everyone in the YWC such a kiss-ass now? All I see are these little wannabes trying to imitate other YouTubers who are better than they are. It's like they dedicate their entire lives just to try to be like someone on YouTube. There's a difference between being a fan and being a stalker, and that's exactly what most of these creeps are nowadays. They're just like frickin' Justin Bieber fans.
Why did no one believe in my Indianapolis Colts? With a better quarterback, the team last year was not that dreadful. It was just filled with a bunch of rookies and Curtis Painter at quarterback. No one believed in the Indianapolis Colts. I did.
Fuck the Colts and all their gay fans. Websites that charge for porn. Who the hell would pay to watch porn unless the porn stars are gonna come flying out the screen? No thanks. I guarantee you there's more of a chance that you'll get an STD from hooking up with a random whore at a nightclub than by hooking up with an actual hooker. That's why prostitution should be illegal.
Who the fuck drew the Japanese flag? Whoever did is a lazy fucking spick. I'm gonna draw a rectangle and a little red circle in the middle, and that's what you call a fucking flag?
Asians, I've always thought they were weird and looked like aliens. I've never liked them, and thanks to Gail Kim, I never will. Racists. If there's one thing that I can't stand, is a taco-eating, border-hopping, sombrero-wearing, racist spick. We should just deport all the racists back to that hellhole known as Mexico. You, America. Fuck you.
The last SmackDown review that I did, where everyone was all pissed off about me because I buried all my favorites. Are you guys retarded? I did not have sexual relations with that intern. I did not mean anything I said in that review. I mean, I get it, sometimes I get caught up in the emotion, I get caught up in my character, and I actually sound believable, but that's just because I'm a great actor and a great heel.
The Whopper is 1,000,000 times better than the Big Mac. The only good thing about the Big Mac is the sauce, but the Whopper just has everything over the Big Mac. I don't even know why that's even a debate. Don't you just hate when you start running out of ideas for stuff to talk about, so you just start thinking of random crap that you don't even care about? If so, then it sucks to be you, 'cause I've never done that. And last but not least, I fucking hate you the most. Yeah, I'm talking to you, so yeah, fuck you, and I hope you fucking hated this fucking stupid ass video, 'cause I fucking hate you too. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah, and I fucked your mom too.